I have developed this open source AI SaaS kit for my YouTube community to help them to launch their own SaaS products. This is absolutely for free. This is completely free, and this has all of these functionalities already working. And these are the functionalities that I'm working on right now. You can access this SaaS kit from this GitHub URL. You can find the link in description. And aim is to actually replicate this AI SaaS kit. This is not even AI SaaS kit. This is just a SaaS kit which is being sold for $300. And aim is to like replicate this SaaS kit completely. We are almost there. There are a few functionalities left. The aim is to make our SaaS kit better, keep it open source and absolutely for free for everyone to use. So anyone who has any dream to launch any SaaS product can actually just come here, just clone this GitHub repository, install it, and then start building their idea, rather than like wasting so much time on setting up authentication systems, setting up background, setting up database, setting up like all of the backend systems and all of the email management system, integrating AI and then UI components in chat and then most important actually the payment integrations. Right now we have the Stripe. We are actually working on Lemon Squeezy as well, but as soon as it will be done, I'll make a separate video for that. And in this video I'm actually going to guide you how you can set up this SaaS kit on on your computer locally, and then you can publish this on your on Vercel on or any other out there, any other server out there. So this is the GitHub repository. You can simply just come to this GitHub repository, and you can simply just clone this GitHub repository by simply clicking on this button and then click on this URL, because my aim is to like, while when I was building this SaaS kit, my aim was to like target all of those people who have no knowledge about writing code, who have never written a single line of code, who have no technical knowledge. So my aim is to like build this product for those people. So that's why I'm just like giving a complete absolutely beginner friendly guide for all of you guys. So what you can do, simply just click on this button, and then you can simply just if you're on Mac or Windows, if you're on Mac, open your terminal. If you're on Windows, simply just open your CMD and then move to a repository wherever you want. Let's suppose if you have a certain folder on your computer, let's suppose inside your G drive or maybe inside your F drive, just open a folder and then create a new folder in that, copy link of that folder, copy that from here, and then write cd, enter the link of like the directory link of that folder. And if that doesn't open, just simply just do that. There is another way. We can just directly open from a folder by simply opening this folder inside that terminal. Simply just click on that, open inside terminal, and it will just directly open this folder inside terminal. So you don't have to do that cd thing if you have no idea how to use terminal. So this is how it will work. Next thing is what you can do. You can simply just write this command git clone. Simply just write that, and then next thing is simply just copy this copy this link from here. Simply just copy this link from here and then simply just paste it here and then press enter. I have already installed that. I don't need to like do all of that unnecessary steps, but simply just press enter. It will download this repository locally on your computer. Another simple way is simply just you can click on this code, click on download zip button, and then you can simply just download this repository directly in a zip file, unzip that folder, and then open that in any directory. And what you have to do next is wherever your directory is cloned, just go to Cursor. If you don't know what is Cursor is just an AI code editor. You can download Cursor from cursor.com. Simply just go to cursor.com. This is just an AI code editor. Just go to cursor.com and download it for Windows or for Mac, whatever operating system you are using. Simply just download it for that. And then next step is you can simply just create a simply like a free account on Cursor. You can use Cursor for free, absolutely for free. There is a pro 2 weeks trial as well. So if you just want to like test the pro functionality, you can just like use this 2-week trial as well. But this is just like a revolutionary AI code editor. So once you have done that, next step is now to open your project inside Cursor. So what you want to do, wherever you like had your project, wherever you installed that GitHub repository, open that folder and then simply just click on select folder button. We have already opened this directory inside Cursor. I don't want to do that again. So once you have done that, next step is simply just open your Cursor. This is how it will look like initially when Cursor will open for the first time. This is how it will open. Simply just like your root directory, and then these simply just like these windows, these tabs on the side. You can simply just like click on these tabs and then open these tabs right here in front of you. So next thing that you want to do now, you'll be inside your directory. Next thing that you can do is simply click npm in your terminal. So let's suppose if you see this is a terminal tab, and then just click on add button, click on new terminal, simply just click on that new terminal, and then this will be your terminal. Make sure you are inside your root directory. This is your root directory, best SaaS Kit Pro. This is your root directory. Make sure you're inside your root directory. Just write npm install, just write that, and then click enter. And then what it will do, it will just create this node modules folder. It will install all of the required libraries automatically for you, like you won't have to do anything. In some cases, some of the libraries might have like issue in installation, based on like your geographic location. So all you can do, you can simply just to use a VPN, use any free VPN. I'm using this NordVPN. Just wherever you are, simply just click on connect, and then it will connect a VPN. And then any directory that has any like if your IP address have any issue or your geographic location have any issue, you can simply just use VPN and then write npm install, and then it will just install. Once you have installed that, next step that you have to do, you have to make sure that if your project is running right now, if there is any error in your project, or if it is running right now or not, but there won't be any error. So what you can do, you can simply just run npm run dev, just run this command, simply just run this command, and what it will do, it will just run your project locally on your computer. So what you can do, you can simply just click on as soon as it shows ready, what you have to do, you can simply just come to this any of your browser tab, open localhost, and then 3000. Simply just click that, and then right now our project is running perfectly fine. This is what you will end up with within just like 5 minutes. All of your SaaS kit completely ready for you to like now start using it. But there is some configurations to do, and this video most importantly is for those configurations, that how you can actually make this SaaS product configured with backend and everything. So as you know, we are using Supabase as our backend. So as soon as you install this directory, install this install this repository, you will find this .env.example file. .env.example. First thing first that you have to do, simply just right click on this file, rename this file, and then you can simply just rename it to .env.local, LOCAL. Just rename it to that. I have already .env.local. This is my original environment variable file where I have already configured these things, but I created this .env.local file for you to like just make sure that you have everything like so I guide you like how you can like just copy paste these from Supabase. So make sure that you have this file. This file will be there. So this is the content of this file. These are all of these files. So what you have to do, first thing first, you have to go to Supabase and sign up for on Supabase. What is Supabase? Supabase is just like a framework, or you can say a platform, a backend platform for most of the web-based projects, but it can be used for mobile-based projects as well. So this is the easiest way to like build your backend, like super easy way to build your backend. So you can simply just go to Supabase. It is free to sign up and free to create your first project. You won't be charged anything to create your first project. So you're absolutely free to sign up on this Supabase. So it's just simply just like sign up with a GitHub URL, with your GitHub ID or your Google ID, whatever you prefer. And once you have signed up on that, simply just click on dashboard. Once you click on dashboard, next thing that it will ask you to do, simply just click on a new project. So once you click on new project, it will ask you to create an organization. In terms of in place of organization, right now I have created my organization, the Metaverse company, and then I have created like other organizations as well. But you can simply just create any, like just write any name, XYZ, just write any name, and then simply just create a new project. So I will show you how create a new project directory looks like, because I have like multiple projects. So each time I create a new project, it costs me $10 extra for that project per month to run that project, because this is like like cheaper for me at this stage, but as soon as those projects will scale, so my usage will actually increase, and then I'll it will cost me more. But for now, for you to like start with, this is perfectly like absolutely for free to start with. You can simply just click on new project and then choose your organization, and in here you can just choose your project name, just choose whatever you want. And the next thing is just choose your compute size. Right now I'm using this one, so this one is I think on micro it is giving me for $10 per month. Yeah, exactly. So this is just like, I mean, cheaper for me to like start with. So then after that, what you have to do, just generate a new password, copy this password from here, just click on copy this password and then save this password somewhere, because you'll be required to use this password later in future. And then next thing that you can do is simply just click on this in this region section, choose region closer to you. So I'm in London, so I'll just choose West Europe. If you're in India, just choose Mumbai. I think there's a Mumbai server. If you're in New York, just I mean, if you're in America, so just choose the nearest city or state that is nearest to you. Similarly, if you are in Ireland, so you can simply just choose that. And then like a lot of, so if you're like in from this South Asia or Southeast Asia region, or even Asia region, so you can just choose that. So just make sure that wherever your customer base is located, just choose from there. So if you're building an application where your customer base is maybe in Tokyo, so just choose like this server. So this will be like best experience for your user. So it doesn't matter too much, but it will be just like a best experience for your users. So I'll just choose London, and that's it. So next, you can just simply click on create a new project. I have created a project already, so I won't click on this button because then it will cost me $10 per month. So so simply just click on a new project. As soon as you click on new project, what is the next screen? Next screen will contain okay, so I'm going to actually share the actual keys of my project. I'll blur that area for you to like not do any sneaky thing. So once you have created that, once you like create your project, so next time, let's suppose in future, if you open, or you just open Supabase again, just click on dashboard, go to your all projects tab, click on your project that I created, Best SaaS Kit Pro Next.js. Just click on that, and then this is my current usage. And I think in just few hours, we have got so many users. So that's really good, because I published this like 3-4 hours ago today, the actual website. So right now the website is live on bestsaaskit.com. So right now it's live on here. You can simply just go there, and I'm actually going to redesign this page as well, because right now we are copying, like not copying, like following their structure, but we don't need to follow their structure. We'll just create our own unique custom page. By the way, I mean, as soon as you download it, you can simply just customize this yourself inside Cursor, and just like change the design to your own needs, however you want. So yeah, all right. So as soon as you're here inside your Supabase, what you need to do next is simply just go to your project settings tab. Simply just go to your project setting tab, and in here inside project settings tab, you will find something like there is general, there is infrastructure, and then you can just come to this API tab. So there is a database tab, and then there is an API tab. So let's just go back to our where is our here. So first thing first that we need is next public Supabase URL. This is first thing that we need. So you can find your public project URL. So this is your public project URL. Copy it from here and then paste it directly in here as it is. There is no inverted, there is no commas, anything required. Just simply just paste that as it is. Simply just copy it from here and then paste it as it is in here. Next thing that you need is next public Supabase anon key. So this is an anon key. What it is, this anon key is this one, public anon key. Just copy from here, anon key or anon key, whatever is your accent. My accent is very different than maybe yours, so that's why I pronounce it anon key. So next thing is actually your Supabase service role key. So this is your service role key. Just click on reveal, copy it, and then paste service role key in here. This is service role key. Then there is a Postgres URL. As soon as you will create your project, on next screen it will show you this Postgres URL. What this URL will look like? This URL will look like something like this. This is the Postgres URL. You can simply just copy this URL from here, paste this URL in here, simply just paste it here. Next thing that you can do is simply replace, remember the password that it asks you to generate on your project creation tab, the password that it asks you to create. So copy that password. If you have saved that password anywhere, I save it usually in my notes tab. Wherever you have saved that password for your project, copy that from there, and then simply just paste that password in here. Make sure you're not going to like paste that password inside these brackets. These brackets are just like placeholders there. Replace this entire thing. So let's suppose our password was 123456789. So just replace that entire thing with this 123456789. Just replace that entire thing with this password. All right. Next, what you need to do is no next public app URL. Initially your URL will be your local host URL. But if you have purchased a domain name, or if you have, I mean, if you're testing this project locally in here, so it will be just this URL. Make sure your port, it will be visible when you run your project. So it will be visible here, localhost 3000. Make sure your port is 3000. If it is different than this, sometimes it can be different. If something else is running on 3000 port, so it will be 3001 or 3002 or 3003. So whatever is running on localhost on your computer, it will be just based on that, but by default it will be 3000. So just make sure when you run your project by simply running npm run dev, and make sure that you get this URL in here. So just paste that here. Next thing is Stripe. So now if you have a Stripe account, if you don't have a Stripe account, just create a Stripe account. You need to have a business account to set up a Stripe account. So I'm not sure if you can do it as a sole trader. I'm not sure what are the rules and regulations in India or in Pakistan, but I think you can just simply create a Stripe account. I'm aware of there are like some limitations in Pakistan and in maybe in Bangladesh as well about Stripe, but that's why actually I'm adding another integration, which is Lemon Squeezy. So Lemon Squeezy will be live in few days. As soon as it will be, I'll just like create a separate video for that. But if you cannot have a Stripe account, doesn't matter, your project will still be able to run on your like without an issue. So next step is, now you have to like copy this Stripe secret key. So where is Stripe secret key? As soon as you log in on your Stripe account, so just log in on your Stripe account, make sure you have this test mode enabled. This test mode, if it is not enabled, it will be something like this. If it is enabled, it will be something like this. And now you're at dashboard.stripe/test/dashboard. You are on this URL. Once you're on this URL, simply just, this is your secret key. Click on this button, it will reveal your secret key. Copy that secret key. Never share that secret key with anyone. That's why I'm not going to click on that. Just copy that secret key and then simply paste that secret key over here. Right? Simply just paste that secret key here. Next thing is publishable key. This is your publishable key. Copy this publishable key from here and then paste that publishable key over here. Next thing is Stripe webhook secret. So you need to just go to your, simply just in your search tab, look for webhook. So it will be this, developers and then webhooks. Simply just click on that. I have created a webhook for my project. So this will be something like this. So Stripe webhook, and this is the webhook key that you need to copy and paste in here, webhook key. If you mess up in any of this configuration, your invoicing won't work at all. So you make sure that you don't mess up in any of these configurations. So make sure that you copy this webhook key. And how you can actually create a webhook key, simply just go to webhook again. Let's just go to webhook again, and developers and then webhook, and then next thing is add a point. Add your endpoint URL. What is how your webhook endpoint URL can look like? Simply just go to your, let me just show it to you. So this is how your endpoint URL, hold on. So let me just go to here. This is how your webhook endpoint URL will look like. bestsaaskit.net. I think it will, mine is a .com. I'll edit that later. So whatever your URL is, if it is on localhost, do it localhost, and then that entire URL of your localhost, which is this. Copy that. Then /API/webhooks/Stripe. Just add this after your URL. After slash, just make sure you add this thing in your webhook. So I think there was an error. When I created this webhook, I think there was an error in processing. That's why whenever you try to purchase a package from there, so because my URL is .com, but I put .net here. I don't know why. but I just like hallucinated just like ChatGPT, so I just put it .net. So I'll correct this mistake later on. Anyways, so once you are done with that, what you need to do, you can simply just copy your webhook ID from here and then paste it inside your this thing, webhook secret key inside. Just paste it here. One more thing that you need to do is simply just you need to create your some of your products. So inside your product catalog, create a new product. Just click on create a new product and then name this product something. Add a pricing of it. So this product is actually your, let me just show you. So imagine you are selling something. Your SaaS is about like so your SaaS product is something about something. Your first price is $99. Second price is $299. Third price is $999. So let's suppose this is your pricing, right? So you need to create your first product and give it a price, give it a name, and give it like quantity. I think in terms of like a digital product, it is very simply just one, but give it a price. And then if it is a recurring product, so just like give it a price, let's suppose $10 per month or per day or weekly or yearly, whatever your time duration is. Just write that and then give a name to this product. Click on add product. So simply this product will be added inside your inside here. So I have created like 3 products right now. Let's suppose $10, $20, $30. What I'll do now, next thing that I need is simply just click on your product, then click on this copy. So once you are inside your product tab, you'll be here inside here, and then just click on these 3 dots, click on copy price ID. Simply just click on this copy price ID and then save these price IDs for yourself, because you'll be needed to change these price IDs inside your code. So there is a like code, I'll explain that to you later. This is actually inside the payments tab. So pricing tab, there's a pricing page, and then inside pricing page there is a section where you can just put your pricing IDs inside that pricing page. So you can simply just add that all of those pricing IDs one by one for all of these 3 products inside your pricing page. If you are new to coding, you can simply just ask agent of your cursor. If you have cursor pros, you can simply just ask cursor agent that and copy paste all of these 3 pricing IDs. Ask cursor to like now replace these pricing IDs with the existing pricing IDs, because the existing pricing IDs would be mine that I have added there. So you can just ask cursor to like change those pricing IDs with the existing pricing IDs. So once you're done with that, you are kind of done with most of the steps. There is one last thing left, which is your OpenAI API key. So you can simply just get an OpenAI API key to make your this functionality working. What was the functionality? Let me just show it to you. So if I just come to my best SaaS kit, I'll just come here and add my email address. I will just add my password. My password is this, very simple password. And then next thing that you can do, so this I have like already integrated an AI functionality for you. So you to make this functional, because if you enter it here, it will just like ask you to buy credits for you. To make this functional, you know what you have to do. I mean, this is just like a basic logic for your project. So let's suppose if you are giving a demo of your project, that of your tool, whatever you're building, that this is how it looks like. But to get results of to like make it functional, your users will have to then buy that product for you. So then so I'll have to then log in. I think there was an error in that. I'll fix that anyways. So your user will have to like buy this buy credit from here to like make this functional. So once you have done that, and then I mean that means this is just like easy to convert your customers. So there is no free trial. You just like ask your users to buy a credit, or maybe you can have like a free trial credit of 7 days free trial, and then you can let them use your product for 7 days, and after 7 days you charge them. Okay, so how to get ChatGPT OpenAI key? So you just go to OpenAI API. So just go to this URL, OpenAI API, and then explore the API, and then I think just go to this tab. There is API reference. Hold on, I need to log in first. Sorry, yeah, I need to log in first. I have like integrated all of this for you already. What you need to do is just copy this API key from here, from OpenAI, and simply just paste that inside your. So inside here there's there's a dashboard, then there is API key. Simply just go there, go to your API keys, create a new API key, name it something, and then simply just click on all permissions all, and simply click on create secret key. Once you have done that, once you have created a secret key, just replace that secret key over here inside your thing, and that's it. You are just now ready to run your project. Simply just now, next step is, now you need to push your code onto GitHub. To push your code on GitHub, I have created a separate video for pushing your code on GitHub. Very simple process. You just watch that video from a YouTube channel. I'll put the link for that video in description. And then once you put your code on GitHub, this is how your GitHub repository will look like. And next step would be now to deploy this project on a server. So for now, for your ease, I'll just do that, deploy that on Vercel. I will create a separate video for deploying this project on a different server, like VPS server, or like any Hostinger server, or like maybe SiteGround server, any other server that are out there on market. So I'll just create a separate video for that. So simply just go to your once you click on that, simply just click on add new project, click on project, and then choose your project from here. As soon as you have deployed this already on GitHub, so just sign up on Vercel. There is again separate video. I'll put a link for this video as well in description, so you can just like know how to sign up on Vercel. It's simple, free to use, completely free to use in the beginning, and then you can maybe like subscribe to a pro plan if you want, but it's free to use, absolutely for free to use. So you can simply just click on import button in here because whenever you push your code on this repository, and because you will sign up with GitHub and connect your GitHub inside Vercel, so now your GitHub account and your Vercel account is now linked, synchronized. So now simply then you can simply just click on import tab, so this import button, and it will just import your project inside Vercel and then it will automatically start deployment. Just watch that video that I have created related to Vercel deployment. You'll just get a better idea. So what you need to do, first time deployment, it will fail because you need to add environment variables. What are environment variables? These are the environment variables that you just set up. So what you need to do is simply just click on environment variable, go to settings inside your project. So you are here inside your project, go to settings, inside settings, click on environment variables tab, and then here. So just start copying. Let's suppose this part, copy from here, paste it in here inside key, and then it will present this kind of danger thing. Just click on this and then paste your value here. And another thing, I mean, the one by one, just this, your value is this, right? So without this equal sign, just copy this again and then paste it here. Then copy paste all of these keys one by one, step by step, and then click on save, and then you'll have to go to your deployment again, click on here, and then click on redeploy, and then your project will be deployed without any issues. So yeah, this is the kind of like the complete tutorial about how you can set up your project. If you have any further questions, just leave that in comment section. I'm working I'm dedicatedly working on this project to make this project more helpful and more fruitful for all of you guys, for all of my community, because I'm over the moon right now. I mean, literally, so much. I'm happy and so much emotional and excited about the kind of response that I have received so far. So I just want to like give back to my community. There is no hidden agenda. There is no hidden goal. There is no. I'm not going to sell anything to you. I mean, they're not related to this project, at least. I might like create another project separately that might be appealing to you, and you might like buy subscription for that. But that's not on my to-do list right now. So right now on my to-do list is just like make this project perfect, make this completely bug-free, make this better than our reference project that we have. So no one ever pay for to develop their SaaS project, and everyone should be able to like directly just copy this GitHub repository and clone it, and then simply just start with their SaaS idea as soon as. So if you have any if you want to like contribute this project, just to let me know in comment section, or just leave me an email address. On my email address, you just leave me an email, and I will if you want to contribute this project, by contribution I mean development wise, if you want to contribute this project, so just send me an email address, and then you can just maybe like create your own version and push into the original branch, or just create another branch, and then I can add you into my GitHub repository to just make changes into our code. So yeah, so this was it. And if you want to come to a podcast, or like, I mean, just like join me on a virtual podcast, just let me know. We can like join a virtual call, and if you think that you're capable of that, just send me an email, and we can join on a virtual podcast, and we can together we can like start building something. Or if you have some sort of knowledge or some sort of like ideas in your mind, just to let me know, we can organize a virtual podcast, and then we can talk about whatever you have different to offer. So yeah, this was it. I see you next video. Bye bye.